And hi, everyone, online kids. Okay, so everybody's excited for today? Come on, guys. Yeah, I can hear. How about you guys? Yes? Oh, come on. You can be a little more louder for Jesus. Yes, I'm super happy again. Welcome you all. Okay, so we're going to have a great fun time these 3 days. So before we start, I'm going to ask Pastor to pray for us. Hold on a minute, okay?
Pray for Hello, Pastor. Okay. Close your eyes now, okay? VBS நீங்க ஆசீர்வதித்து தரும்படி நாங்கள் செபிக்கிறோம் ஆண்டவரே. ஆண்டவரே இந்த நாளிலும் வந்த ஒவ்வொரு பிள்ளைகளோடு கூட நீர் இடைப்படும்படி நாங்கள் செபிக்கிறோம். ஆண்டவரே உமது வசனத்தின் மூலமாய் இந்த பிள்ளைகளை நீங்க ஆசீர்வதிக்கும்படி நாங்கள் செபிக்கிறோம். ஆண்டவரே இந்த VBSல செய்கிற ஒவ்வொரு காரியத்திலும் கர்த்தர் நாமம் மட்டும் மகிமைப்படட்டும். டீச்சர்ஸ் யூத் எல்லோரையும் கர்த்தர் ஆசீர்வதித்து இந்த பிள்ளைகள் மூலமாய் ஒவ்வொரு பிள்ளைகளையும் நீங்க ஆசீர்வதி.
Thank you, Pastor. Okay. Before we start everything, I want to give you some rules, okay? Who likes to follow rules? I see only few hands up. Come on, everybody likes to follow rules, don't we? Yes? Oh, come on, I want all the hands to go up. Okay. Can somebody guess what's our theme for this year? Yes, I saw Josh. Armor of God. Okay. Yes, Tina. Gladiator. Yes, Gladiator VBS. How many of you know who are gladiators? Anybody from online kids? Do you know who are gladiators? Yes? Yes, Mona, you know? Can you please tell me? Anybody else? Online kids, do you know who gladiators are? Okay, Viduna. Go ahead, Viduna. Soldiers. Oh, yeah, we can call them too. Okay, gladiators are people, those were trained to fight people in Roman time, I guess. So today, this VBS, we're going to learn about fighting, but fighting for who? Fighting for Jesus. Yes, Lydia, we are going to stand up with Jesus, but we can do it by ourselves. We are going to learn to put on the armor of God and fight for Jesus and win the enemy. Who's our enemy, guys? Satan, that's right, okay? We have the best youth team in our church, and they're going to lead us into great time of fun-filled activities, okay? Sit back and enjoy. Before that, as I mentioned before, the rules, okay, do you see the gift table there? Yes? How many of you want those gifts? You want some? Okay. So these are the rules, okay? First of all, I want all 3 days, whoever brings their Bible regularly, they will get 3 tickets. You all know about the ticket systems, right? Last year also we did the same thing. And then everybody participating in the songs with the actions, they get extra tickets. And then answering questions, they will get extra tickets. And memorizing, everything, okay? These are the tickets, okay? So at the end of the VBS, whoever has the most tickets, they will win the best prizes, I guess, okay? All ready? Oh, come on, are you all sleeping? No, okay, come on your feet. Okay, let's do jumping jacks, because I feel that you're all sleeping. No? But careful, okay? Don't knock down anything. Okay, and one more thing. See, we see wires everywhere. Because I want you guys to be mindful of that. I do not want any of our camera or TV or the projectors to break, okay? So please be careful. When you do your songs, please move, spread a little. Maybe, not yet. I'm just giving, I made you stand because I thought you were all sleeping. No? Come on, guys. I'm so excited. I want the same excitement from you all, too. Okay, shake it a bit. Jumping jacks. Oh, yeah. Okay, waking up? Okay, good. Okay, are youth ready? Yes? Okay. Come on, guys. You can sit down. David, you want to start? Oh. Okay, sit back and pay attention. I'll be watching everybody, okay?
Oh no, oh no, oh no. If we don't have enough money, the owner said he was gonna fire me. I don't know what to do and my family really needs this job. Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Good day, madam. I couldn't help but overhear that you have a little trouble.
It is true. I am in distress. My current boss wants to fire me to let in other workers. And without this job, my poor family would suffer even more. I really don't know what to do.
Perhaps I could be of assistance. You see, I work for a banker, and he helps people just like you who are in distress. And I could offer all of this. You see here.
For me?
For you. All you must do is, we will call upon you at a certain, and you must do whatever it says on that.
That is all? Of course, I accept it. Thank you so much. What was your name again?
My name is Legion, but my associate is Lucifer.
All right. What a beautiful day it is. The birds are singing, the wind is calm and gentle, and everything looks perfect.
But days of peace and happiness are over, peasant. I am the Dark Knight, slayer of men, maker of widows, raider of the wilderness. I have come to destroy you.
No, please do not harm this poor peasant. I have a family with a dear husband and 2 dear children. My business partner, Lucifer, he will pay you. He'll give you a land, our crops, and 1/2 of our future harvest to come. Now please, if you have some mercy in your heart, please help me and spare me.
Seems like a good idea, right? Do you know who I am? I am the Dark Knight. I am the incarnation of evil. I have no speck of purity or mercy in my soul. For I am Lucifer, the man that tricked you to sign your soul away through that golden charter.
No, please do not harm this poor peasant.
Prepare to die.
No!
What am I, a dog that you come at me with a stick?
Stop! In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, the God of all gods, the King of all kings, I rebuke you, the devil. Back with thee.
Who are you, my Lord, who have mercifully saved me in my time of distress?
I am Jesus, and you, Jessica, I have seen your troubles. Do not fear. I am going to help you in this journey. I will teach you my ways. You, Jessica, you will be my knight for Christ. And go get rest, for tomorrow you will wake up early, and I will train you.
I will serve you, my prince, and your father, the king.
Okay. So, was pretty good, right? Yeah? Was pretty good? Okay, wonderful.
If I could have all the youth come back out, we're actually going to get ready for song time. So, you guys all want to stand up? Stand up. That took so long, guys. Come on. If all the youth could come and join me. Oh, so I'm going to switch out now. It's in my pocket. Okay, we are on. Wonderful. You're going to stand. Okay. Yeah. All right. Not all the way over. You got to come here. Okay. So, song time. Okay. So, let's get loosened up a little bit. Can we all stretch for a little bit? Yeah. Everyone, do your favorite stretch. Go ahead. What's your favorite stretch, guys? Come on. You guys must have. You do this all the time in school. Come on. Help me out. Help me out. All right. If you guys aren't going to do stretch, you have to do what I'm doing. Okay. All right. Put up like this. Song time is all about following what we're doing up here. So see if you can do this. Yeah. Look at Liddy. Wow, that's great. Zach, she's doing better than you. Come on. All right. Switch foot. Okay. 10 seconds. Sprint in place. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Think we're ready? We ready? Wait, that we're good? For song 1? All right. Should be coming. So, first song we're going to do is called Fight, 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 okay? Today's theme is the fight. Okay, we're going to learn more about that in the lesson, but today's theme is called the fight, okay? Follow me along with this first song, okay? Out with the old, put on the new, it's time. All right, wait, stop. The point of song time is to follow what we're doing up here, okay? Yeah, if we could increase the volume of the songs too, that'd be great. That's fine. So, yes, point of song time is to do what we're doing up here, okay? Yeah, there's more people up there on that screen that will show you exactly what to do, okay? I know it's a new song, and it's pretty late in the day, but try it, okay? Yeah? Ready? Out with the old, put on the new. It's time to change what I do. A brand new attitude. It's time to fight, I won't be fooled here in my life. It's all for you, a brand new attitude. Not giving up, not going down. I'm gonna fight, fight, fight. To do what's right, to do what's right. Gonna fight, fight, fight. With all my heart and mind. I'm gonna fight, fight, fight. He lives in me, he lives in you. It's time to change what I do. A brand new attitude. It's time to fight, I won't be fooled here in my life. It's all for you. A brand new attitude. Not giving up, not going down. Gonna fight, fight, fight. To do what's right, to do what's right. Gonna fight, fight, fight. With all my heart and mind. I'm gonna fight, fight, fight. Fight, fight, fight. I'm gonna fight, fight, fight. To do what's right, to do what's right. Gonna fight, fight, fight. With all my heart and mind. I'm gonna fight, fight, fight. To do what's right, to do what's right. Gonna fight, fight, fight. With all my heart and mind. I'm gonna fight, fight, fight. Fight, fight, fight. All right, give yourself a round of applause. That was much better. Great, okay. Try that one more time. It's not that hard, right? It's the same chorus over. Fight, fight, fight. Do what's right, do what's right. fight, fight, fight. All my heart and mind. Yeah. You guys all look dead inside. Fight, fight, fight. Do what's right, I guess. Do what's right, I guess. Fight, fight. Come on, just show me some energy, okay? All right, we'll do this. Ready? I'll let Chibanti choose 3 people who have the most energy, and you give them 2 tickets, okay? You show me the most energy you possibly can, and we'll give you 2 tickets, okay? Yes? Yes? All right, try that one more time. Same song. Out with the old, put on the new. It's time to change what we do. A brand new attitude. It's time to fight, I won't be fooled. Here in my life, it's all for you. A brand new attitude. Not giving up, not going down. I'm gonna fight, fight, fight. To do what's right, to do what's right. Gonna fight, fight, fight. With all my heart and mind. I'm gonna fight, fight, fight. Fight, fight, fight. He lives in me, he lives in you. It's time to change what we do. A brand new attitude. I can't hear you. It's time to fight, I won't be fooled. Here in my life, it's all for you. A brand new attitude. Not giving up, not going down. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna fight, fight, fight. To do what's right, to do what's right. Gonna fight, fight, fight. With all my heart and mind. I'm gonna fight, fight, fight. One more time. Fight, fight, fight. I'm gonna fight, fight, fight. To do what's right, to do what's right. Gonna fight, fight, fight. With all my heart and mind. I'm gonna fight, fight, fight. To do what's right, to do what's right. Gonna fight, fight, fight. With all my heart and mind. I'm gonna fight, fight, fight. Fight, fight, fight. All right, that was much better. Give yourselves a round of applause. Excellent. Okay. Got one more song for today, okay? This is Stand Strong. Okay, so we're going to split it. Yeah, okay. So, certain point in the song, I want this side to do one thing, and I want this side to do one thing. Now, I know that's really hard to do 2 things at the same time, but I think you can do it, okay? So I'm going to ask Nathaniel if you could go on that side, okay? Ready? So you guys are going to, it's fine. You guys are going to do what they do, okay? Okay, so you choose this side. Just choose one of them, okay? We'll figure it out. And then you guys are going to follow what we do, okay? Got it? Yes? Let's see if we can do this, okay? I believe in you guys, okay? Try the second song, Stand Strong. It's fine, you're fine. Yeah, we're good. Should be the second song. Stand strong when life changes. Stand strong through the ups and downs. Stand strong, for you know that God is in control. Stand strong when life changes. Stand strong through the ups and downs. Stand strong, for you know that God is in control. The side. The storms of life will push and pull, but we are standing on the rock that never rolls. The storms of life will push and pull, we will keep standing. God is in control. Stand strong when life changes. Stand strong through the ups and downs. Stand strong, for you know that God is in control. Stand strong when life changes. Stand strong through the ups and downs. Stand strong, for you know that God is in control. The storms of life We'll push and pull, but we are standing on the rock that never rolls. The storms of life will push and pull. We will keep standing. God is in. All right, it's gonna split. You guys watch us. You guys watch them. Stand strong when life changes. Stand strong through the ups and downs. Stand strong, for you know that God is in control. Stand strong when life changes. Stand strong through the ups and downs. Stand strong, for you know that God is in control. Stand strong when life changes. Stand strong through the ups and downs. Stand strong, for you know that God is in control. Stand strong when life changes. Stand strong, ups and downs. Stand strong, for you know that God is in control. Okay. It's a good first try. Okay? But good job. Do we have time for one more? For that one more time? No, that same song one more time. All right, we'll do it again at the end. Okay, so now we're gonna have Auntie come up and do a Tamil song with us. Yes. If someone could go around and give every person 2 tickets, they did a wonderful job.
Okay, guys, excellent job. Even the online kids, great participation. Good job, everybody. You can sit down for a minute. Okay, now we have someone special. Come on, Auntie. Guess what? We are going to learn a new Tamil song. Oh, come on. Okay, I have lyrics for you guys in English. Just follow along, okay? Auntie is going to teach us, okay? It's a super fun song, okay? Ready? Come on. First we learn the lyrics and then we can do the actions, okay? Auntie Oda, you can follow along first and then we'll do the action too.
ஆலாட்படையில் நான் நிற்க மாட்டேன், சவாரி செய்து சுட்டிட மாட்டேன், விமானப்படையில் பறந்திட மாட்டேன், இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன். காலாட்படையில் நான் நிற்க மாட்டேன், சவாரி செய்து சுட்டிட மாட்டேன், விமானப்படையில் பறந்திட மாட்டேன், இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன். ஓகேயா? பாடலாமா? வேர்ட்ஸ் மட்டும் சொல்லிக்கிட்டேன். காலாட்படையில் நான் நிற்க மாட்டேன், சவாரி செய்து சுட்டிட மாட்டேன், விமானப்படையில் பறந்திட மாட்டேன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன். காலாட்படையில் நான் நிற்க மாட்டேன், சவாரி செய்து சுட்டிட மாட்டேன், விமானப்படையில் பறந்திட மாட்டேன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன். பாடலாமா? ஆக்ஷனோட பாடலாமா? அட் இன்னொரு சாங் பாடிட்டு வர பாடலாமா? பாடலாமா?
இல்ல அவங்க நீங்க பாடி ஆக்ஷன் சொல்லி
காலாட்படையில் நான் இருக்க மாட்டேன், சவாரி செய் சுட்டிட. நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன். சரியா? பாடலாமா? புரிஞ்சுதாமா? பாடலாமா? ம். ம்.
போட்டுட்டு மைக் வச்சுக்கலாம், நீங்க அப்படியே ஆக்ஷன் பண்ணலாம்.
இப்படி மாட்டிக்கலாமா? எனக்கு இப்போ அப்படியே ரெடி. காலாட்படையில் நான் நிற்க மாட்டேன், சவாரி செய்து சுட்டிட மாட்டேன், விமான படையில் பறந்திட மாட்டேன். நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன். சரியாமா? காலாட்படையில் நான் நிற்க மாட்டேன் அப்படின்னா இப்போ உங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் தெரியும் தானே? 3.
Okay, so what she's trying to say is three different army forces. So one is cavalry where you would just walk, then there's air force where you would fly and flight, and then there's naval force where on a ship. Sorry. Hello. Yeah, on a ship and then fight. So காலாட் படை அப்படின்னா தட்ஸ் யுவர் cavalry. Just walk and fight.
ஓகே, ஆல்ரெடி நான் இருக்க மாட்டேன், சவாரி செய்து சுட்டிட மாட்டேன். அப்போ அதில் போய் எல்லாரையும் கன் வச்சு ஷூட் பண்ணுவாங்க இல்லையா எதிரிகளை, அப்படிலாம் நான் போகலை. நான் யாரோட படையில் இருக்கிறேன்? ஏசப்பாவோட படையில் இருக்கிறேன். நான் ஏசப்பாவுக்காக போர் வீரனாக நிற்பேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி. ஓகே,
So I'm enrolled in Jesus army, so I'm not going to fight in cavalry and then shoot people, but then I'm going to praise God, and I'm not going to fight in the army. So that's what it means.
ஓகே, புரிஞ்சுதா?
அடுத்த லைன்,
அவ்வளோதான்.
செகண்ட் லைன்.
விமானப்படையில் போனாங்க. விமானப்படை ஃப்ளைட், அது ஏர்ஃபோர்ஸ் இருக்குல்லையே, ஏர்ஃபோர்ஸ்லேயும் நான் இருக்க மாட்டேன். நான் ஏசோட படையில் மட்டும்தான் இருப்பேன். சரியா? எப்போவுமே நான் யாருக்காக நிற்பேன்? ஏசப்பாக்காக நான் யுத்தம் பண்ணுறதுக்கு நிற்பேன். ஏசப்பாவுக்கு எதிர்த்து நம்ம யாருக்காக யுத்தம் பண்ண போகிறோம்? அகைன்ஸ்ட் யாருக்காக யுத்தம் பண்ண போகிறோம்? சைத்தன். அப்படித்தானே?
So it's a very simple thing. So I'm not going to fight any other armies, but then I'm just going to fight Satan through Jesus. So that is all this song is all about.
ஓகே, ஒன்ஸ் பாடலாமா? காலாட்படையில் நான் நிற்க மாட்டேன், சவாரி செய்து சுட்டிட மாட்டேன், விமான படையில் பறந்திட மாட்டேன், இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன். சரியா, பாடலாமா? நான் பாடு, நீங்கள் ஆக்ஷன் பண்ணுறீங்களா ஃபஸ்ட்டு? ஓகேவா? காலாட்படையில் நான் நிற்க மாட்டேன், சவாரி செய்து சுட்டிட மாட்டேன், விமான படையில் பறந்திட மாட்டேன், இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன். சரியா? பண்ணுங்க, நீங்கள் பண்ணுங்க. காலாட்படையில் நான் நிற்க மாட்டேன், சவாரி செய்து சுட்டிட மாட்டேன், விமான படையில் பறந்திட மாட்டேன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன். சரியா? ஒரு தடவை நீங்கள் பாடுங்க. சரியா, பாடுங்கம்மா. காலாட்படையில் நான் நிற்க மாட்டேன், சவாரி செய்து சுட்டிட மாட்டேன், விமான படையில் பறந்திட மாட்டேன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன். சரி, நீங்கள் பாடுறீங்களா ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஒரு தடவை? புரிஞ்சுதா? வேர்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் புரிஞ்சுதா? சரி, பாடுங்க. காலாட்படையில் நான் நிற்க மாட்டேன், சவாரி செய்து சுட்டிட மாட்டேன், விமான படையில் பறந்திட மாட்டேன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன். சரி, இந்த ஒன் டைம் நீங்கள் பாடி கேட்டுங்க. ஓகே, பாடுங்க. அங்கே மட்டும்தான் கேட்குது, இங்கே சத்தமே கேட்கல. சத்தம் எல்லாம் சேர்ந்து சத்தம் பண்ணும். நீங்கள் இங்கே பேசுகிறது ஏசப்பாவுக்கு கேட்கணும். ஓகே, சரியா? ஜீசஸ் கேட்கணுமே வேண்டியது இல்லையா? கேட்கணுமா வேணுமா? கேட்கணும்ல. சரி, சத்தமாக பாடலாமா? சத்தமாக பாடலாம். நம்ம சத்தம் ஏசப்பாவுக்கு கேட்கணும். ஓகேவா? சரி, ஆக்ஷனோட பாட போகிறீங்க. ஓகேவா? சரி, சொல்லுங்க. காலாட்படையில் நான் நிற்க மாட்டேன், சவாரி செய்து சுட்டிட மாட்டேன், விமான படையில் பறந்திட மாட்டேன், இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன், நான் இயேசுவின் போர் வீரன். புரிஞ்சுதா?
Okay, next we're gonna what is with this mic? Next, move on to memory verses. Okay, so we're gonna have Swetha come up, and she's gonna. I think it's a game, right, Swetha? It's a game to help them learn the memory verse. Both. Okay, so it is both memory verse and game combined. Good for you guys. Yes. Okay. Just give us a minute to set up, and we'll be good.
Okay. Okay, I hope. Oh, okay. Okay, guys. Hi. Okay, who's excited for memory verses? I only see like 3 hands, but it's boring. Okay. Okay, so does anybody know what like the theme for today is? Christina? Yeah, it's the fight. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna learn memory verses about the fight.
Okay. So first I'm going to go for the little kids, okay? So I think that side is everyone from the little kids. Then after that, I'm going to go for the older kids. Okay? Okay. All right. The clicker does not work. Great. Okay. Next button, please. Okay. So I have actions for this. Okay. I need you guys over here to do it with me. Will you do it with me? Yes. Okay. You guys do it too. Okay. Even though you guys are gonna do your memory verse later. Okay. So I'll read the memory verse first. Submit yourselves, therefore, to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. James 4:7. Okay. So, everybody, eyes up. Everyone's eyes up. Okay, online kids, I want you to do this too. Okay? Submit to God. Okay. Let's try that again. Submit to God. Therefore, okay, I'm sorry, I messed up. Okay, submit yourselves, therefore, to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Okay, let's try that again. Okay? All right. Submit to God. Resist the devil. I know. Keep it on camera too, please. Okay. Submit yourselves, therefore, to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. James 4:7. Okay. Does anybody want to try saying that by themselves? You could do it with the actions if you want. You don't know? Okay, Poshia? Okay, good job. Online kids, I hear someone wants to say it. Good job. Yeah, okay. Good job, you guys. All right. Now let's move on to the older kids verse, okay? Now this is mainly going to be focused on you guys over here, okay? Next slide, please. I know, it's long. Don't get intimidated. You're in the camera. Okay. All right. For though we walk in the flesh, we are not waging war according to the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not of the flesh, but have divine power to destroy strongholds. We destroy arguments and every lofty opinion raised against the knowledge of God, and take every thought captive to obey Christ. 2 Corinthians 10:3-5. Yeah, okay. Now, does anybody remember that? I guess, I hope. You remember that, really? Okay. Of course, I didn't expect any of you guys to remember that in one saying. So we'll try it again, okay? For though we walk in the flesh, we are not waging war according to the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not of the flesh, but have divine power to destroy strongholds. We destroy arguments and every lofty opinion raised against the knowledge of God, and take every thought captive to obey Christ. 2 Corinthians 10, 3-5. Okay, good job. Now, I know you guys might not really know the memory verses just yet, so that's why I have a game, okay? So the little kids, I hope you remembered your verse from last time. The older kids, keep that in mind, okay? So kids online, there's gonna be a game for you too. It's gonna be written in the chat, okay? Yeah, we're good? Okay. So this is what I'm gonna need you to do. So you guys are gonna be here. And you guys can all come to the front, okay? Like, come up to the front, it's fine. All right. David, can you like hand each one like a piece of paper? Okay. Take a piece of paper, please. Yes, one piece of paper. One piece of paper.
Want them to work together, or do you want one person to put where they think their word goes?
They're all gonna work together. You guys are all gonna work together to put your verse together.
Low roar, no yelling.
Yes, you need to go in order.
Okay, there's action.
Okay. Yeah.
No, let them think later. First, okay. Now think where the verses go. Okay, guys, read your parts out loud. Everyone Arjun, no. Bunny, don't go. Bunny, don't go. Can you turn the screen off so they don't see the verse?
Okay. You're not in this group? Okay, come here. Wait. Sorry. Here, take one. Come on.
Okay, keep the words here. Guys, here, work together. Go, everyone, work together. Make their words out. Okay, so then you're
After they're done. Oh, okay. So you guys are going to read what's on each piece of paper, right? And you're going to try to put it together in order. Okay, if you don't know how to read, it's okay. You can ask David or Jessica to like read it for you. Okay? Okay, online kids. Do you guys know? Did you guys get the website? Yes. Okay. Do you know what you're supposed to do with the website? No. Okay. So in the place where it says reference, write down James 4:7. Yeah, don't give them any tips at all, except for the little kids. You think this is hard? Wait till later. If you guys really don't know what goes where, you have 3 attempts to come ask me. That's not something I would say.
Guys, you're in the house.
Okay, I will tell you if you guys got it right so far.
Would you be please?
Is this correct?
Okay, the first verse,
Don't play Call of Duty here.
you guys got the first part right, okay? Now, what comes next?
Though we walk in the flesh.
Christina, you're close. Yes. Yeah, you're right. No.
Guys, it's on the screen.
Yeah, you guys can take a 3-second peek. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm giving you guys a peek at the big screen for 5 seconds, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Main view, please. Main camera, please.
Guys, it's right behind us.
Huh?
Why is this?
Main view, main camera. Main camera. Yes. All right.
I think it's better to
Okay, you guys are right so far. You guys are right so far.
He said we were right so far.
Yep.
Or not.
And every lofty opinion.
And every left opinion. Put it back up again. And take. Wait.
Oh, no. I see something wrong here.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
Okay. For the weapons of our warfare, blank, have divine power to dis- Good job. I mean, not raised against the flesh. Yes. You did it! Yay! Okay, now read it. Read it 3 times.
One person. One person at a time.
Good job, guys. You did so good. Just put it in the corner. Okay. Thank you, guys. We will reconvene in another minute. Okay? Thank you.
I'm gonna give you a ticket. Everyone on the line. Once I give you your ticket, you go back to your seat. Right? I'm watching. Back. That's true. That is true. You both go to the back. Both of you go back. Now. All right. There we go. Go sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Down. Back. Get an extra dosage of Christ himself. That's what I feel like we overcounted. Did everyone get their ticket?
Okay, we are ready to move on to the next part of the VBS, okay? Okay, so now, what age group? What age group? How many of you are 5 years old? Or lower than 5 years old? How many are of 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Put your hand down. If you are under the age of 5, you're gonna go with Shibanti. Shibanti, can you please raise your hand, please? So if you are less than 5, you're gonna go with Shibanti. Okay, Lydia and Mona, you've been asked to join Shibanti. Okay. All right, I've been waiting for this like all week. We're finally at day 1, guys. So, what is one thing you've done that's been great so far? We've barely started, but Zach, what's one thing you've done great so far? You carried your team in the race. Wonderful. Okay. In the verse. Okay. So we're gonna go into lesson time, okay? Now we're gonna, and I know, right? Oh, we're going to the lesson time. He's gonna talk for so long. I'm gonna try making this as fun as possible, and there'll be plenty of opportunities for you guys to get tickets. Plenty of opportunities for you guys to get tickets. Okay? So before we start the actual lesson, I wanted to do a little object lesson for you, but it's kind of dangerous. It's a very dangerous experiment, and I don't want to send anyone home with a burned arm or eyes that hurt. So I'm gonna need one volunteer. One volunteer from the older kids. Portia, you're still available. Nikhil, would you like to come with me, please? Would you like to come with me, please? Watch the cable. Yes. So we have a very dangerous object lesson, okay? And you can stand right here, okay? So, what's the first step when you walk into a science lab and you have a lab? What do we have to do? You get a lab coat. So, incredibly, I've got a really big white shirt that we're going to use as a lab coat. So, could you put this on, please? Yeah. I do not have the clicker with me. Is my slideshow up? The laser's on.
Yeah, not that one. It's okay, forget it.
It's fine. I'll just tell you to move it. You can move it one slide, Sweta.
Yeah.
And are they going to be able to see it up here? These guys? Can they see it up here? Yes, they can see it. Wonderful. So part one, object lesson, let's science way, okay? So you got your lab coat. You look great. I got my own lab coat, okay? Actually, I think I gave you the wrong one. It's fine. I'll just wear this one. Give me a minute, guys. Don't look at me like that, Nathaniel.
Can you make DVE bigger? Can you make the DVE bigger?
Gotta make sacrifices. Okay. This is really small. Okay. All right. So, what else you gotta put on when you're in a science lab, Josh? Glasses. I've already got glasses, but I see you don't. So let me look at my bag of fun. Yes, I do. I have glasses for you. Now, you will not wear these in a science lab. Trust me. Are they too tight? They're good. You can see. Okay, wonderful. I don't want to hurt you. And what's another thing you wear? Anyone from this side? Does anyone know what you wear in a science lab? Kaylin, what do you wear? Is this up? Yes, it is.
Mask.
Mask. He's already wearing a mask. I'm not going to wear a mask. Sorry. But what else do you wear? Gloves. Crazy. I've got all this stuff right here. All right, so you can take those two. This is going to be so great, guys. Very dangerous object lesson. But I think we're all prepared now so that no one's going to get hurt and then we don't get sued. Arjun is really impatient. Oh. All right. Nathaniel, can you fill this halfway up with water, please? Do it quickly. So, I've got 2 dangerous chemicals here, okay? In here we got iodine, okay? Can kill you if you eat it or if it's on your hands, so you don't want to get that on your hands. And we have nickel 2 hyperchloride, okay? So this actually, if it gets on your skin, like you start getting a burning sensation, it can really hurt. You do not want this on your hand, okay? You'll be fine, don't worry. I made sure. I don't want to scare you up. He's like, why did I sign up for this? That's fine, yeah. Okay. So, object lesson 1. We're going to change the color of this, okay? You ready? You ready for this? Okay. Just going to change the color. It's not food coloring, it's iodine. It's small packaged iodine, okay? You search it up, iodine is this color, okay? They're too smart for me, Mom. All right, so you're gonna take the iodine, and you're gonna squirt just a tiny bit in there, okay? Very tiny amount. That's it. It's good. 1. So what I'm trying to show you guys here is when it was clean, it represented our new life with Christ. We're completely clean. We're completely pure. You can stand right here. You're completely pure. But see, the devil, who's the devil again? He's our what is he? He's our enemy, right? We've established that. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like it when we're nice and clean. So he decides, he's like, okay, maybe you can do this tiny little sin. It won't hurt you a lot. And all of a sudden, after the tiny little sin, you're like, oh, that wasn't too bad. Let me do a little more. You keep going and keep going until finally, where's my stir? It is no longer clear. Your life is no longer pure because the Bible says that when you sin, God cannot be next to sin. So no longer can you be in that relationship with it. You can't be right next to him. You got to be in the other room away from him. So, as you guys probably know, this is not water, okay? It's not water. Now this can I'm not lying. This one can actually hurt. But Jesus, he knows that we have this tendency when the enemy comes and he tries to like get us, right? But he knows that if you just kind of, he takes the blame and he just kind of helps us out a little bit. And he turns us to solid gold. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. You can take this off. Give this man like 3 or 4 tickets. That'd be great. Thank you. Nikhil, you can go back. It was fun, except for the part when I had to wear this. No, I'm not doing that. I'm sweating, Josh. This is way too... Can you be careful with that, though? It's actually bleach. Please don't. Okay. So, this does not work, right? Which button am I supposed to press? Oh, it does. Wonderful. It does. Kind of. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Go back one more. So, we did this fun experiment, okay? It really wasn't that dangerous. I'm sorry. So why did I show you this extremely dangerous thing, okay? Well, what is our VBS called again? Does anyone know what the name of our VBS is in? Gabby. But what's the theme of the VBS? Jesse?
The Great Fight.
Close. So what was that G word for a person, you know? What was that? Josh? A gladiator, okay? So we're going to talk a little bit about what it means to be a gladiator, okay? You could go on to the next slide. So, does anyone know what a gladiator is? Because I know Shivanti kind of talked about it, and she was like, yeah, a gladiator is a person who fights in an arena, but do you guys know anything else about it? Okay? So, according to what I have here, gladiators were people who they fought in arenas against men or sometimes wild animals. But did you know, here's some things that you might not know. Just a quick did you know. Did you know that they always fought to the death? A gladiator fight was never like, okay, I'm going to fight this guy and then I kind of did more damage than he did, so I win. It's always whoever killed the other person wins, okay? Did you know that some gladiators fought with like swords and spears, but there were other gladiators who fought with nets and tridents? It's actually kind of cool when you look at it because they're trying to be smarter than their other opponents. It's not always about the kind of weapon that you have. And did you also know that there are no rules in a gladiator fight? There is nothing called cheating in a gladiator fight. You can do whatever you want. As long as you somehow win against your opponent, you win. And did you know, this is the worst part, okay? Did you know that people who are in the stands, they're watching, they would laugh and they would cheer for when the other person killed the other person? It's a really bad thing. And eventually, this king, he decided, okay, we're not going to have this anymore. He was like, this is not right. It's ungodly. And they took it away eventually. But it was a really, really bad thing. And so you might ask, why, if a gladiator is a person who's fighting under all these bad things, why am I connecting that to you guys? And so here's the cool thing. You can go to the next slide. As Christians, God has called us to fight like gladiators against the evil in this world to be victorious. Our arena is the life that we live in. And there are no rules in this life. The enemy does not care about what's going to happen. There are no rules in this life, okay? That's just something to think about. So now you're a gladiator. I've told you you're a gladiator, okay? You're officially a gladiator. And so when you're playing a video game, is it easy to understand? Like, can you... Zach, if you were playing a video game with Josh, okay? If you were playing a video game with Josh, would it be easier to play against Josh or against a complete stranger? Why? No. It might be true, but the reason is because you know Josh. You know how Josh fights, how he decides to play the game. A stranger, you have no clue what he's going to do. So in that sense, what I want to talk about today is, next slide. We're going to learn about who our enemy is. We established his name is Satan, okay? He is Satan, and he's our enemy. But we're going to talk about who he actually is, why, what is his goal against us, how does he fight, and how we can overcome his attacks, okay? So you can go to the next slide. Does anyone know who Satan was without looking at this screen, perhaps? But does anyone know who's like his story, quickly, like a sentence or two? Davis.
He betrayed God.
He did betray God, yes. Zach, anything?
He was one, but then he thought that he could be better than God.
That is true. That is very true. So if you go back to that slide. Just scroll up a little bit. So Satan is the enemy of God, and he hates all those who love God and who follow God. Do you all follow God? Yes. Then that means Satan is your enemy. Okay? That means he doesn't like you. So Satan used to be like Zach said, Satan used to be an angel of God named Lucifer, but he wanted to be as powerful as God. That was his sin. He saw how powerful God was and the position that God was in. And he said, I want that. And then he rebelled against God. He didn't listen to God anymore. And so what happened is Satan was cast out of heaven. He was cast out of heaven down to earth, where he and his followers were banned from being in God's kingdom. And that's the story of Satan. Okay? So now that you know that this is who your enemy is, this is his backstory. So now that you know who your enemy is, how does he fight? You can go to the next slide. Satan fights us mainly with the method of temptation. Does anyone know what the word temptation means? Poshia, what does the word temptation mean?
Make you do something?
Exactly. Temptation is when someone tries to persuade you or to make you do something. And so Satan uses temptation to lure us down a path which will displease God. Give me a couple of examples. What are some ways that he tempts us? Shabu, what are some ways?
Lying.
Lying. He may tempt you to lie. Christina.
Steal.
He may tempt you to steal. Anyone else? Other examples of how Satan may tempt you? Zach? Say that again.
Any form of violence.
Any form of violence. So this is how Satan tries to attack us, okay? And so he knows, I'm stuck down here on earth. I'm never getting back to heaven. I'm never going to be as powerful as God. But he knows that you are called by God to a new life. So he wants to ruin that. He says, I don't like you. I can't change where I am, but I can ruin your life. So he tempts you to ruin your life. Okay? Yes? All right. So now that we know our enemy, how he fights, you can go to the next slide. Let's talk about how we face him. I have two stories today, okay? The first story, I'm going to give you the answers. The second story, I'm going to ask you a question, and then I'll tell you the story, okay? And I want you to answer the question by the end of the story, okay? Got it? Yes? Simple enough? So the first story is Joseph. We know who Joseph is, right? He's a pretty common Bible character. He was a boy, a brother of 10. Yeah, you can, keep switching. Yep. Okay, one more. So Joseph was a brother of 10, eventually 11, who was his father's favorite. And what did his father give him? Colorful coat, a coat of many colors. And so Yes, he was given this colorful coat, but what did his brothers think of this, Josh? They were jealous. You can go to the next one. We're so jealous now. Yeah, we're so jealous. I tried, okay? So, has anyone here been jealous of anyone? Has anyone ever seen something that someone else has? Zach could give me a funny look, Zach. It's common, okay? So anyways, Joseph, you can go to the next slide. Joseph's brothers were really, really upset that Joseph was getting all the attention. I'm just kind of stuck here, okay? And so one day, they took Joseph, they tore his coat, and they threw him into a pit. Now, it's not like some one block hole that we're talking about, okay? This is like a really, really long pit. You can't get out of it, okay? And so after this, they were like, oh, what are we going to do? We ripped his coat. Great idea. Let's sell him into slavery. We'll never have to see him again. That's what they did. They took Joseph and they sold him as a slave. So you can go to the next slide. After this, what did they do? They lied about it. They told their father, look, a wild animal came and killed Joseph. We put ram's blood all over it, but no, I mean, a wild animal came and killed Joseph. That's what happened. They went and they lied to their father. So, how many different sins do we see here? Give me an example of some things that they did wrong. What did the brothers do wrong, Boshia? They lied to their father. That was a big one at the very end. Gabby.
Joseph?
They did do a bad thing to Joseph. They beat him up. They tore his clothes. What else did they do?
They basically betrayed him.
They did betray him.
They put him in a pit.
They put him in a pit. Anyone online, what else did they do? Yeah, they did. They did. They did. So, go back to that slide. So, Joseph's brothers failed to defeat Satan. Why? Because they were not able to overcome that tiny bit of jealousy. Remember how we put that tiny little bottle and we kind of just squirted that tiny little bit? It ruined it immediately. And eventually it became easier for them. They said, okay, we have this jealousy inside us now. That's our first sin. Done. But then they see Joseph and they're like, okay, now let's tear his clothes. Let's tear his clothes. We'll put him in a pit now. It's the next step. It's like constantly increasing. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it becomes easier for them. And so the big idea that I want you to take away from this, okay? Big idea one. Once you fall for something small, it doesn't take a lot for you to fall for something big. As soon as you make that first step towards sin, it takes very little effort to take the next step and the next step until you're too far gone. Okay? We can move on to the next slide. So we're continuing the story of Joseph, okay? Next slide. They failed, yes. Next slide. Or just, yeah. So now Joseph is sold into slavery in Egypt. We all know this. And he's given to the house of Potiphar. You can put the next one. Potiphar. Yes. And so what ends up happening is Joseph finds favor with God, and God gives Joseph wisdom and knowledge, and he pleases Potiphar so much that Potiphar takes him from a slave all the way to the master of his house. He's in charge of everything that Potiphar has. And the devil, he sees this and he says, I don't like how close he's getting, how well he's doing. Let me try and ruin things for him. So he uses Potiphar's wife. Potiphar's wife falls in love with Joseph, and eventually she tries to get Joseph to step away from his work. The devil tries to use Potiphar's wife in this sense. But Joseph sees what's happening. He sees that he's being tempted. And as a result, what does he do? He flees away. What was the verse for the little kids today? James 4:7. Submit yourselves to God. Submit yourselves, therefore, to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee. So Joseph resisted the devil by running away, and the devil couldn't do anything to him. Okay? So he succeeded in that sense. But then what happened to him? He gets thrown into prison. Oh, he must have done a terrible thing if he got thrown into prison. He didn't. So sometimes it doesn't seem like we're going that way, but what ends up happening in the end of the story? Josh, what ends up happening in the end of the story?
But he becomes one of the most powerful people in
He
Egypt.
does. He becomes the second most powerful man in all of Egypt. Why? Because he chose to run away from temptation. Okay? Move to the next slide. So, Joseph understood that he had an enemy and that the enemy was trying to trap him. How was he trying to trap him? Bochia? Yes, by using Potiphar's wife. And so Joseph chose to flee from evil and to flee from Satan. And so the big idea is when we are given the opportunity to sin, the best thing that you can do is to walk away from it. If you see sin right here, it's not going to be a good idea for you to just stand right here next to it. Oh, I'm fine. I'm not in the same square as him. I'm just right next to him. The best thing for you to do is to get as far away as you can from him. Okay? This next slide, please. So, here we go. I'm going to test you guys now, okay? You've been paying attention, Zach? Right? You've been paying attention? Tina? Right? Everyone ready for the test? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you a story of Ananias and Sapphira. I want you guys to tell me, where did they go wrong? The very first point where they went wrong, I want you to tell me, okay? I'm going to ask you where else did they go wrong, etc. But I want you to really focus in on where was the first point where they went wrong, okay? So now we're in New Testament times, right? There's two sections of the Bible, Old Testament, New Testament, right? We know this. So now we're in New Testament times. And Jesus has already died, and he's risen again, and he's went to heaven. And his followers are spreading the truth about him. So just like we do in church, they went around in order to help their ministry. They went around and they asked people for, well, they didn't ask. People came around and they said, I want you to have this. I want you to have this amount of money for your ministry to help you grow. And so one time, a man named Joseph from Cyprus decided that he was going to go sell his field, his whole field, and give all the money to the people, to the church, to Peter. And so he did that, and he was praised. Peter was very pleased with it, and he was blessed as a result. But then there was this man. His name was Ananias. And he saw it, and he was like, wow, Peter's really happy with what Joseph did. I should do the same thing. Maybe, just maybe, I'll get more stuff. I'll get something out of it. So he went to his wife, Sapphira, and he said, wow, look at this Joseph guy. I want to feel the same way that he does. I gave a lot of money to the church to other people. Oh, did you hear? I gave a ton of money to the church. Did you hear, Zach? I gave a ton of money to the church. I'm really cool. So he said, why don't we sell our field, and let's give this money away to the church, because Joseph was doing it. And then eventually they sell the field and they get all this money. Wow, that's a lot of money. It's good money. What could you buy with that money? You could buy a new chair, maybe a pig. Maybe. There's a lot of things you could do with that money. And so they were thinking about it, they're like, I really don't want to give this money away. So let me do this. This is what Ananias and Sapphira did. They decided, let's take some of the money and give it to the church. But we'll take the other half and we'll keep it for ourselves. But when we tell them why we gave the money, we'll say, here's all the money we got from this field. The whole amount of money. There's no other money left. So this is what they decided to do. So they went to Peter, and they went in and they gave Peter the money. And Ananias says, check out all this money. This is all for the church, for your ministry. And Peter's like, wow. Is this all the money? Ananias may have been like, yeah, it was all the money. Then Peter's smile disappears. He tells Ananias, you have sinned. You have lied not to me, but you have lied to God. And at that moment, Ananias dies. People come in, take his body, and they go bury him. It's a sad story. Then Sapphira comes in. Hey, Peter, how are you doing? Oh, yeah, I'm doing real well. Did you get the money that Ananias gave you? Yeah, I did. Say, was it really all the money that Ananias gave? Of course, why would he lie? Peter says the same thing. You have not lied to me, you have lied to God. And she drops down dead. And that's the end of the story. It's a great story, right? It's a great story. So, now to my question. It's not a happy ending, clearly, right? Because they failed. You can go to the next slide. They failed. They lost their fight because they allowed themselves to make tiny little mistakes. So my question is, what was the first mistake? Where did they make the first wrong turn? Nikhil.
They thought that if they did the same thing that Joseph did, they might get more things than Joseph did.
Perfect. That's it. That's the very first wrong turn. They saw how much stuff the blessing that Joseph got and how he was feeling great inside, and they said, I want that same thing. That first step of jealousy and pride for myself, that was the first wrong turn. What else did they do wrong? What else did they do wrong in this story? Poshia. They did lie to Peter. What else did they do? Davis.
They lied to God.
They did lie to God. Joshia.
Peter followed the same thing.
Yes. They decided not to give half the money. So they have all these things, but where does it start? It was just a tiny little thought. Let me do the same thing that I'm doing. Sometimes in life, the devil doesn't say, okay, you see that guy over there? You really don't like him. Why don't you go strike him down? That's not what the devil does all the time. He might just plant a tiny little thought, oh, I really don't like that guy. I really, really don't like that guy. And that first little step might be that first tiny step that sets you on that path. So here's the big idea. The enemy can turn anything into sin, and it's our job to remain as holy as we can. Again, to do what Joseph did, what did he do? Anybody? It's just really Josh. Anybody? Wait, Arjun, you already said something. Anybody? No. Anybody? Flee. No. So he fled from the opportunity to make that first fatal mistake. And by doing that, he succeeded, but they didn't do it, and they failed. Okay. So, can anyone tell me any of the big ideas that we were supposed to take away from this? Anyone from online? You can just unmute and speak. Nothing? Any big idea that we were supposed to take away from this? Anything? All right, I'll ask you guys then. Anything? Zachary?
You should never lie.
True. You should never lie.
Flee from the devil.
Bingo. That's one. Flee from the devil, from the opportunity to sin.
You shouldn't, when that first step comes, you should resist the devil.
Resist it. Sweta, can you go to the next slide? These three big ideas. So our enemy will do anything in his power to make us mess up and destroy our future with God. 2, little mistakes eventually become big ones. And 3, listen to this, guys. 3, gladiators who are faithful to God will receive the reward in his time. If you are able to make it past the devil, God will reward you. Maybe not immediately, but he will reward you eventually. Okay? So, today, that's what we learned about. We learned about who our enemy is, how our enemy fights, how we can avoid our enemy, and tomorrow and the day after, we're going to learn about ways that we can spiritually fight against him. Not just avoiding him, but how when the opportunity comes, we can also fight against him using armor and through something we call prayer. We're going to talk about that on days 2 and 3. Stay tuned for that. Besides that, yeah, that's it.
Okay, so what you were talking about earlier, about how if you see someone doing something and you want to do the same thing, what's the difference that takes that, say you do something good, right? And I want to do something good. When does that become jealousy and when does that become an evil sin?
Well, when you do it for your own pride, then it becomes sin. Ah, yeah. All right.
All right. Good job, David. Did you guys enjoy it? Yes. Did we learn something today? Yes. Very good job. Thank you. All right, we're going to move on. I know this is day one. We started late, so we're running a little bit behind schedule, but we're going to try and finish it as early as possible, okay? We have 2 more things on the schedule. What are those? Can anybody tell me? 2 more things, yes.
Lydia's birthday.
Celebrate Lydia's birthday, that too. Before we celebrate Lydia's birthday. Yes, Zach?
Crafts and then games.
Yeah, you got it. All right, he can get a token. Crafts and games, okay? We have 2 things we're going to try to finish today before you guys can celebrate Lydia's birthday, okay? We are going to take turns doing craft and games. All right, so 6, 7, 8. If you are age 6, 7, 8, line up on the side. 6, 7, and 8. If you are age 6, 7, and 8. Come on, don't be scared. Watch the wire. All right, come over here. 6, 7, 8. How many do we have? All right, 1, 2, 3. 9, 10. 9, 10. 1, 2. Okay, go join. You guys are 9 and 10? You put everybody together? Okay. All right, 9 and 10 on this side. Are you 9 years old? Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Zach is 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then those kids. So who's doing games first? I think the little one should do games first. Right? Or you want the big kids? Okay, so you guys are going to go finish your craft while they go. Can the boys go and set up the games, please? We're going to do them outside, right? Yes. All right, so you guys are they're going to tell you what to do. You're going to go team up, and you guys are going to have the game. That sounds fun? You finish the game, come back for the craft, and they will go play the games. Sounds good? Yes? We ready? All right, go. Boys, are you ready? They're following you. Hello? They're following you. All right. All right, Jonathan. Okay, so Sweta, you want to do with them online as well? With the craft? Okay. Sweta is going to do the online craft as well with you guys. Okay, so let's do the craft first, and then when Jonathan is ready, he'll do the games. Sounds good? Give me a thumbs up if you are good. All of you online. Awesome, very good job. All right, Sweta, I'm going to hand over to Sweta now.
Okay, guys, you're gonna have to wait a little bit while we have technical difficulties. Come on, lift. Huh? No, it's fine. Okay, so you guys get your crafts ready, okay? Kids online? Okay, good job. Meanwhile, I'm going to instruct the kids in person. I'm going to get them ready with the supplies, okay? Okay, guys, what colors do you want? Green. And orange. Red, yellow. You're going to choose 5 colors.
Green, orange. And green. I want green. Dark green? Light green.
Okay. Okay, guys do it yourselves, okay? Take two of the each color that you want. You need 5 colors, okay? Look, there's these many colors here. Take the colors that you want. You have to take 2 like arrow shapes from each. Ma, I don't have enough. What? Okay, you get 5 straws. Okay, and you get. Oh, you have 5. Okay. Okay, kids. Online. So what I'm going to need you to do is take your 2 felt arrows, right? And 1 straw. Okay? Take 1 straw and 2 felt arrows. You're going to glue the top of the straw, and you're going to put these 2 felt arrows right on the sticky part of the straw, okay? If you understand me, can you give me a thumbs up? If not, I'll understand. I'll let you understand. Okay. Everyone over here. Okay. Guys. Okay. Okay, everyone. Wait. Okay, I'll give you glue, okay? Kids online, make sure you have glue ready. Okay. Okay, now it's so much better. I'll come closer to the camera. So for each of your 5 straws, you're going to glue the very top part of the straw, okay? And you're going to take the felt arrows and glue on one side and glue on the other. And your arrow will look like this. Okay, it's gonna look like an arrow. Oh, sorry, I did it upside down. It needs to be like this. So that way, it's gonna look like a Y. You'll make a Y shape with the straw and the belt. Okay? On the top, there's gonna be 2 felt papers. And then you could glue the sides of the felt paper so that it doesn't flap. Okay? Auntie, like this. Yeah. So everyone has to do this with all 5 straws, okay? And once you're done, give me a thumbs up, okay? Once you're done with all 5 straws. Yes, I see that Joel has a triangle on his straw too. That's a nice addition. Okay. Do you guys need help?
Say that again.
Oh, you did it upside down. It's okay. Or the glue. It's not coming.
Over here, and then no over here. And slowly
All right. Here. So what you're going to do is take glue here, okay? With the glue bottle, glue here, put the straw, and that's it. Okay? You know how to do it? Wait, don't just do it for them. Oh, okay. And don't pick it up immediately, okay? Oh, no, you don't need not there. This is done. Is everyone done online or no?
we're doing.
You're doing? Okay, good job. Okay, good job, Joel and Javina. Do you have all 5 arrows done? So that's 10 arrows for both of you guys.
No, Mama. Jelly bomb. Okay. One snap. And another. And there. I'm done.
You're done? Okay,
Make it like a party.
what's her name? Kenzie, are you done? No? Okay, you could take your time. Do you know what you're doing? Or do you want me to explain?
Sweater. 1, 2, 3. Sweater.
Online.
Yeah. Okay. Auntie, can you try explaining to her?
Oops.
Oh, for 1 arrow, but for 5 times.
Mom, you just pick it up.
5 arrow பண்ணனும்.
Okay. 5 make பண்ணுமா? Okay. I make more. Mom.
What happened? Are you okay? Okay. You need help? You got it? Yep. I'm gonna put your arrows over here, okay? Are they done here? Okay. Please do long. Okay, is everyone done online? Yes? No? Kenzie, do you need help? You can nod your...
Some buttercups. Why my dear the lipstick again?
Okay. See? This is what your arrows are supposed to look like.
Go back, Shetal. Focus. Out of it.
Okay? Do you see it, Kenzie? Yeah? You know how to do it?
1
You have to glue here. You have to glue the arrows here. Okay? How many do you have done? It's okay. Okay, once you guys are done, you're going to take the papers here. You see this? These papers?
Yes.
You're going to fold it. You're going to fold it in half, and you're going to glue it into the middle of the straw. Okay? It's gonna be like this.
No one cares about you and me. No one cares about you and me. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Good job. Good job. You have one more left. Okay.
I'm back.
Yeah, this is correct. Good job. Yours is correct too. You're almost done. Do you need help? You want me to do another one? Let's do purple. Yeah. This here.
Yellow irka.
I'll tell you.
Yellow paper. என்ன ஏதாவது ஒரு கலர் வச்சுட்டு
Okay.
எனி கலர் ஜி எனி கலர் ஒட்டிட்டு
Did you guys do the paper on the arrow? Oh, you're cutting it. I didn't see that it was not cut. Sorry. I'm not an auntie. What? Who said auntie? I'm an akka. Yes. Please say what you want.
I don't have the scrap paper.
Oh, you don't have the paper?
Yeah.
You don't have like it looks like this. There's a whole sheet of paper that looks like this.
I don't have that.
Oh. Okay.
Ma, the bottle.
Send it next week.
We'll send it in next week, okay? For now, you're done with the craft. Okay? We'll WhatsApp the printout to you, and you can print it out at home and cut it, okay? Yes?
He said okay.
Okay. You can read what it says at home, okay? It's all of the lessons. It was what we learned in the lesson today, okay? It's fun. Yeah. Okay, is everyone here done except for Basilio? Should I squeeze it? It's closed. Okay, now it should be open. Okay, that's enough. That's a lot of glue. Okay, can put that and do the same to this one. Okay, and online kids, do you have your papers cut?
Yes.
Yes? Good job. Okay, good job, Vidana. I see that you finished your craft. Do it for all 5 arrows, okay? And, yeah, you see your mom doing it for you, Joel and Javina. Yes. After you're done with that, you can take a cup and you can color the other printout, the one that says "Fight the Good Fight," and you can paste it at the bottom of your cup. Okay? Oh yeah, yeah. It's 5 of them, right? Yeah. Good job. Okay, now what you're going to do, you're going to put this Okay, guys, all of you guys look here, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have one sheet of paper, right? And on this straw, you're gonna align it like this so it looks like that. Okay, and then you're gonna glue right here. Okay, understand? Understand? Okay, good job. Here. Good job, Vidana. Oh, you're welcome. Good job, Kenzie. I see them. We'll send you the printout today evening, okay? Yeah, then you can cut them out and paste them on the arrows. Just like how you see Vidana's on screen. Okay?
Thank you, Ate.
Okay, you're welcome.
Hello. Get ready for games.
Okay, you guys can do games. That's good. All right, guys, have fun doing your games.
check. 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 Check.
Okay, all right, guys, settle down, please. Okay, those of you finishing up your crafts, please finish it up and then come have a seat. Okay. Okay, I forgot to ask you earlier, who have your Bibles with you? Okay, 3 of you guys. Okay, Jessica, can you give them 3 tickets? Hey, Bible with you right here, not at home. Everybody have it? Okay. No electronic Bible. No physical Bible. Okay, whoever has it will get 3 tickets. And tomorrow, if you don't have it, bring it tomorrow, okay? Okay, show your Bible to Jessica and collect your tickets. Okay, how many of you have fun today? Guys, listen up. Did you have fun today? Okay, online kids, poitangla online kids. Okay, we are going to quickly summarize. Hey guys, did you guys have fun online? Yes? Show me a thumbs up. Yes, nice. Okay, quick, we are going to review, okay, what we learned today. What was the theme for today? Shabu. Good fight, very good. You get tickets, okay? Whoever is going to answer, going to get tickets too, okay? I'm going to question you guys a little bit as we summarize, okay? Who are the 2 characters we studied who didn't win the fight at least? Yes, Josh. Sapphira, very good. Okay. What did we learn from Joseph's story? Joshua. Yes, a little lie can what? Okay, how about Korah's answer? Louder. Did everybody pay attention to David's lesson? Yes. What was it? Again, repeat. Joshua, you too.
Little a lie can make a big mistake.
Yes. So we have to be very, very careful. Even if we give room for a little sin, what will it become? A big sin, right? Like how Ananias and Sapphira, they became greedy and gave in room for a little sin, and then it became a big lie and you saw the punishment, right? Okay, so let's remember, let's fight the good fight. Let's not give in room for the devil to take over our mind for little temptation, okay? Okay, what was the fun thing did you enjoy today? Yes, Zach?
The games.
The games, okay. From the lesson, Arjun. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Fun. Yeah, what was the experiment about Poshia? Hold on. Solle.
Something little can become really big and not nice.
Yes. Okay, online kids, யாராவது சொல்றீங்களா? Jovina, what was your fun part from today, ma? What did you learn? What was most exciting to you?
Jovina was the game.
Games, Okay. Okay, then I guess we can wrap it up by a prayer. Esther Auntie is going to close us in prayer. Tomorrow, remember to bring your Bible, and I hope most of you got the worksheet for tomorrow. Finish it up, even you might get tickets for that, okay? Okay, so let us remember to fight the good fight. Let us not give in for room for even a small sin, okay, guys? Okay, Auntie.
ஸ்தோத்திரம் அப்பா, ஸ்தோத்திர ராஜாவே. இந்த அருமையான வேலைக்காக துதிக்கிறோம் ராஜாவே. விசேஷமாக ராஜாவே, இந்த விபிஎஸ்ஸுக்காக உங்களுக்கு கொடி நன்றி ராஜாவே. எவ்வளோ பேருக்கு கிடைக்காத ஸ்லாக்கியம் அப்பா, இந்த பிள்ளைகளுக்கு கிடைத்திருக்கிறதே உங்களுக்கு கொடி நன்றி ராஜாவே. பிள்ளைகள் நல்ல சுகத்தோடு பலத்தோடு இங்கே வந்து இந்த விபிஎஸ்ஸில் கலந்து கொள்ள நீர் உதவி செய்தீரே, உமக்கு நன்றி அப்பா, உமக்கு நன்றி ராஜாவே. இங்கே வந்து ராஜாவே, பிள்ளைகள் கற்றுக்கொண்ட ஒவ்வொரு காரியத்துக்காக உமக்கு கொடி நன்றி ராஜாவே. பிள்ளைகள் எல்லாம் சந்தோஷமாக வந்து ராஜாவே கிளாஸில் இது அட்டன் பண்ண கிருபை செய்தீரே, உமக்கு நன்றி ராஜாவே. பிள்ளைகளோடு உம்முடைய பிரசன்னம் இருந்த தயவுக்காக உமக்கு ஸ்தோத்திரம் அப்பா. சிறு பிள்ளைகள் முதல் கொண்டு பெரிய பிள்ளைகள் வரைக்கும் ராஜாவே இந்த வகுப்பை நன்றாக நடத்த கிருபை செய்தீரே உமக்கு நன்றி ராஜாவே. இந்த பெரிய பிள்ளைகள் ராஜாவே கிளாஸ் நடத்தி கொடுக்கும்போது ராஜாவே எவ்வளோ அருமையாக இருந்தது ராஜாவே. அதற்காக உமக்கு நன்றி ராஜாவே. சிறு வயதிலேயே அறிகிற அறிவிலே பிள்ளைகள் வளருவதற்காக உமக்கு கொடி நன்றி ராஜாவே. இந்த டீச்சர்ஸையும் உடைய கரத்தில் ஒப்பு கொடுக்குற ராஜாவே. இதற்காக பிரயாசப்படுகிற ஒவ்வொருவரையும் நீர் ஆசீர்வதி ராஜாவே. எல்லாவற்றையும் நீர் பொறுப்பு எடுத்துக்கொள்ள ராஜாவே. இந்த முதல் நாளை வெற்றிகரமாக நீ முடித்து கொடுத்தீரே உமக்கு கொடி நன்றி ராஜாவே. ஸ்தோத்திரம் அப்பா, ஸ்தோத்திரம் அப்பா. வந்தவர்கள் சந்தோஷமாக எல்லாவற்றையும் கற்றுக்கொண்டு போக கிருபை செய்த தயவுக்காக உமக்கு ஸ்தோத்திரம் அப்பா. துதி கன மகிமை உமக்கு ஏறெடுக்கிறேன். இயேசுவின் மூலம் ஜெபம் கேளு பிதாவே. ஆமென்.
Amen. Okay, so 2 things. Can everyone hold up their bag of tickets, please? Okay. No, you're not giving him tickets. No. We'll talk about it later. So 2 things with the tickets, okay? Does anyone know what these tickets are for? The prizes? Does everyone see that table back there? So, at the end of VBS, after the 3rd day, you guys will have a chance to buy some stuff with your tickets from that back table. So, when you have opportunities to get stuff from these next couple of days, when you have opportunities to get tickets, take advantage of it and try to get tickets, okay? Second thing, everyone point to your name tag that's on your body right now. Yes, point to it. Your name tag, okay? I want you to take that name tag off and I want you to put it onto your ticket bag. Now you better do it quick because the sticky stuff is going to start coming off. Once you're done with that, I want you to find this red basket right here and I want you to put your tickets inside this. This way no one's going to end up taking other people's tickets or you'll lose them. There is VBS tomorrow. Please come back tomorrow. One more thing. If you guys bring a friend, you also get 3 tickets. Tomorrow. A different friend tomorrow. Okay? And with that, I'll give it to Shibanti.
Does a sibling count as a friend?
No. Okay, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bring your Bibles. Don't forget and finish your activity sheets. Okay, guys? Okay, I think we are dismissed now. Okay? Okay, you know what? We're going to have a cake for Liddy. So wash up and then we can all assemble outside. How about that? No running or anything. Please take your stuffs and you can leave to